Alan Wake is playing under 2 minutes. Ready to go. Alan Wake is from the game Alan Wake, and he ended up in DBD by being a writer who was trapped in time, and he wrote a story that ended in him walking into the fog. Starting with Champion of Light, it's a flashlight perk that you gain a 50% haste while you're actually shining it, and if you blind the killer, they suffer from 20% hindered for the next 6 seconds. This perk is best comboed with Fixated so that you move at running speed while shining a flashlight. I would give this perk a rating of B tier. It's S++ tier for flashlight swifts that are doing nothing but saving, but for everybody else, it's a pretty situational perk that can sometimes give you more distance in a chase. Boon Illumination is a boon perk that once you place it down, any survivor that goes inside of the range gets to see the aura of all chests and gens in the trial in blue, and the person that lit the totem also gets a bonus 10% blessing and cleansing. This perk is best combo with Boon Circle of Healing so that survivors can take time to look at the Illumination auras while they're getting healed. I would give this perk a rating of C tier. It does give free value to other survivors, but it is just a worser version of a map that takes up a perk slot, so it's not super great. Deadline is a skill check perk that activates when you're injured. It increases the odds of triggering skill checks by 10%, but all of the skill checks appear in random places like a doctor skill check, and the penalty for missing a skill check is then reduced by 50%. This perk is best combo with hyper focus to get even more skill checks and even more bonus progression on the gen, and this is not happening so that while you're injured you get more skill checks and bigger great skill check zones. I would give this perk a rating of C tier. It's really only useful on full great skill check builds, but on its own it's pretty hard to get value out of, especially for the fact that you need to stay injured for it. Overall, I would give Alan Wake and his 3 teachable perks a rating of 3 out of 5 stars. He unfortunately has one of the worst trio of teachable perks we've seen from a survivor in a while, but he probably has the best and most hilarious voice lines in all of DBD. Onryo is Shit!